What's up, brothers? I know y'all motherfuckers can't see me, but you don't need to see me. All you need to do is listen, comprehend, and apply. You listen to the message I'm about to give you, you comprehend the message, and then you apply the message to your own lives. Now, brothers, if you must know, I'm driving right now, and well, that's really none of your business, but just to, if you hear any noise or anything in the background, just know that I'm driving. Brothers, you cannot be friends with a woman. Let me say that again. You cannot be friends with a woman. You cannot. Now, when it comes to lesbian women, conventional wisdom may suggest that, oh, she's just one of the guys. She walks like us, she talks like us, she dresses like us, especially the butch ones, they dress like us. She's just one of us. Wrong. Brothers, lesbians are your competition. They are literally going after the women that you covet. They go after the women that you go after. They're extra competition. And on top of that, they are trying to be you, especially the butch ones. They are trying to usurp your energy. They are trying to usurp your position. And how can you be friends with someone who's trying to take something which is yours? They're taking your position, or at least trying to. So how can you be friends with that person? How? Now someone will retort and say, well, doesn't that wisdom go to guys as well? So that means you can't be friends with guys. No. The difference is that at least a guy has the same thought process as you. At least you have natural camaraderie with a different guy. Even though you both are competing for women, you have a natural camaraderie. It's biology. You both have similar struggles, similar thought processes, similar outlook on life. You have a camaraderie with another guy. With a lesbian woman, you do not have that same camaraderie. Even though she's trying to be you and take what's yours, she still does not think like you. She doesn't think like you. She doesn't share similar experiences to you. She doesn't share anything with you. Y'all don't have anything in common. The only thing you have in common is that you dress alike and you go for women. That's it. Lesbian women are an unnecessary hurdle. They're an unnecessary obstacle. In all reality, a lesbian, she should be a complementary piece to a man. That's what women are. Men and women are complementary to each other. That's what they are. That's what we are. We're not the opposite sex. We're the complementary sex. Women complement us. So how can you be friends with a woman who's not even willing to to compliment you? She doesn't want to compliment you. She has no interest in you whatsoever. So how can you be friends with that? You cannot. Now, time to turn my attention to the women who you are head over heels for. You cannot be friends with a woman who you're infatuated with. You want to know why? Because it will bring you nothing but pain, misery, and heartache. Being friends with a woman who you're into, it's absolutely soul crushing. And you will be reminded of it day in and day out. And you can't be oblivious to this. You want to know the difference between someone in the friend zone and someone in the fuck zone? She's attracted to the guy in the fuck zone. She's not attracted to you. That is the only difference. That's the only difference. That's the only thing that separates a guy in the friend zone and the guy in the fuck zone. And if you're put in the friend zone, that means she's not attracted to you. That doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She could like your personality. She could like your sense of humor. She could like everything about you. But she doesn't like your looks enough to put you in the fuck zone. Knowing that, that is a that is an assault to your honor, to your dignity. She likes everything about you other than your looks, and she puts you in the friend zone. That is humiliating. Why would you want to be friends with someone like that? You let that shit go and you move on. Being in the friend zone is like holding on to rope. You have an opposing force going the opposite direction, which is the girl. And you got the rope, which is the friendship. That rope is literally ripping your hands apart. But as soon as you let it go, you don't experience any more pain. Now, being friends with just, she's not a lesbian, but you're not into her. I could be friends with her. Even though she's not a lesbian, I can look at her as a guy because I'm not into her. No, you cannot be friends with a girl. You cannot be friends with a girl, even if you're not into her. Because you guys, your outlook on life is so different. The way you operate is so different. There's always going to be conflict. There's always going to be dissonance. There's always going to be entropy. There's always going to be that disturbance there. If you want a friend, find a guy. You're more congruent with another guy than you are with a girl. Brothers, I've done this before. I was friends with a female once. I thought everything was good. I wasn't into her or anything like that. But she was straight. She was dating someone else. But we were cool. I treated her like a guy. She's like I thought she was like me. I had to end up breaking the friendship because she was bringing entropy into my life. And the reason why she brought entropy into my life was because she did not respect me. And that's another thing, brothers. When you are friends with a woman, whether willingly or unwillingly, she will disrespect you. Women do not respect men as friends. They do not. It's inherent. It is inherent because men and women are not meant to be friends. We were created to be together, to complement each other. So when you're friends with a woman, she's not even aware of this. She won't even be conscious of this. It is in her DNA to disrespect you because she's not meant to be your friend. And I had to find that out the hard way. I had this female friend who was actually threatening the state of my relationship. I had this. And brothers, I'm going to leave you with this. The only women you should care about is your mother, your sister, or close family members, and the girl you're with. To put it very brutally, if you did not come out of her vagina, if you're not going into her vagina, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Brothers, I'm letting you know right now, it is never a good idea to be friends with a woman. I don't care if she's a lesbian. I don't care if she's straight. I don't care if you're into her or not. It will never be a good idea to be friends with a woman. If you want a friend so damn bad, find a guy. Find a guy who shares your interests, who has a similar outlook to life. You find that. If you're blessed, the Most High will give you a friend that's closer than a brother. Most of us aren't going to be blessed in that way. But if you really want that, that's what I would rather you go seek out another man to be friends with than a woman. All right, brothers, peace.